To serve and protect, it hasn't been an easy road for Salinas police and the community in the last year, but there is renewed hope through a new generation of officers who just started the academy last week.
For the first time in this exclusive interview, News Channel 5's Michelle Polito introduces you to the men behind the badge in this special report.
Right now, there are 136 police officers in Salinas. Chief Kelly McMillan says thanks to the sales tax Measure G, the department will eventually be able to hire more than 40 officers, bringing that total to about 180. But this is the first year the department has been able to fill those empty positions since the recession, and these recruits have an important job.
Left base.
The first day of school can be nerve-wracking for any student.
Attention.
But the first day of school at the police academy carries extra weight for 6 Salinas recruits.
Everything is taken very seriously.
And it should be. These men represent somewhat of a fresh start for Salinas police and the community.
We're really interested in finding recruits that have connections to Salinas.
These men come from all walks of life, but have 2 things in common.
Born and raised here.
My grandparents, they actually lived in Salinas.
It's where I've grown up. It's the town I know.
The other thing that ties them together:
being a cop has been like a lifelong dream for me.
Abel Gomez grew up at this church in East Salinas, met his wife there, and growing up got to know an officer on that beat.
He would always take time to talk with me, give me stickers and stuff like that, and I guess that kind of had an impact on me, like, oh man, these guys are cool.
Mitchell Eggers has first-hand knowledge of those guys. His father was a 30-year veteran of the force and led the Monterey County Gang Task Force.
It's not just where Dad works, now where you work.
The recruits undergo 6 months at the academy in Seaside. Mario Avina doesn't shy away from a challenge.
Going through high school, I had to work in the fields in order to pay for my cap and gown.
The 23-year-old first learned to speak English at Salinas High School.
I was born down in Mexico. My family decided to settle down here in Salinas back in 2007.
Avina says his parents raised him to have respect for everyone, even police officers.
They're not machines or anything like that. They're just human beings.
As these recruits learn how to become officers, the extra burden of building trust in the community comes with that. After 4 officer-involved shootings in 2014, in which 2 of those cases are in the hands of the Department of Justice, it's fair to say the Salinas Police Department is under a microscope.
We understand the trust issues facing the police department, and we're working hard to overcome those. But we would also ask people to be objective and reasonable when they make decisions about what they see on TV and what they hear on social media.
In June, cell phone video surfaced of a violent confrontation between officers and a man who was witnessed throwing his mother into traffic. It sparked another public outcry and another potential lawsuit against the city.
I would love to help gain respect and put the trust back with the police and the community.
Hollister-born and bred Robert Durst said he chose Salinas knowing full well what he's up against when people see him in uniform.
I will have that badge on, and I do want to be there to protect the people, but I want people to know that when I'm driving down the street, hey, Robert, how you doing? And I'm going to do the same exact thing.
The community already knows 37-year-old Francisco Maldonado.
Where I used to come here with my friends. We used to play home run contest. I remember playing that until it was dark. I didn't even think of, how dangerous it was.
Maldonado says even now he still brings his kids back to Closter Park.
For me, as a child, seeing a police officer in a uniform, that made a difference in my life. So if I can do that for someone else, that's definitely my goal.
And maybe the recruit who sums up this group's feelings the best, Gordon Hurley. He put up his house on the market, packed up his family, and moved from Oklahoma. All because he wanted to be a police officer in his hometown.
I want people to smile when they see me.
We will be following the recruits through their entire time at the academy and bring you updates along the way. They are set to graduate December 3rd. In the newsroom, I'm Michelle Polito, News Channel 5.
And to see that report again and any of our other special reports, you can always go to our website, KIONrightnow.com. Click on the special reports category. It's under the news tab.